Hi, I'm Irene, and I am the chef and owner at Maymay Restaurant and Maymay Street Kitchen here in Boston. Today we're going to be making a delicious, comforting, savory bread pudding using some old bread and lots of little bits that we have in the fridge from the holiday season. The first thing we're going to do is take all of our different breads and start cutting them into 1-inch chunks. We're going to mix our eggs with the milk and the cream and whisk that up a little bit. And we'll take all of our bread and submerge it in that mixture so that it soaks up all of that liquid. Next, we'll take our shredded cheese and incorporate that into the mixture as well. This is a great way to use up any leftover bits of cheese that are maybe too small to put out for a cheese plate, but you know that you paid good money for it, and so you want to make sure it goes to good use. We're going to prep all the different vegetables we have. I love cooking with leek tops because they have a great texture and a lot of flavor. They're basically like a scallion or a green onion, and they make a great bread pudding. The stems of the parsley we're going to chop really fine. Again, they have a great crunch, but not a lot of recipes ask you for parsley stems, so we're going to make sure they go to good use here. Broccoli is one of my favorite vegetables, and here we have some broccoli stalks and a couple of florets. So we'll cut the florets and then peel the stalks until we get to the really tender, delicious inside. We'll slice that thin, and that's going to have a great texture in the pudding. When you buy fennel in the grocery store, it's usually that big, beautiful bulb with all those fronds, and the fronds are actually really delicious. They have a great anise flavor that really lifts up any dish, especially a rich one. So we're going to chop those too. We'll cut up our breakfast sausages and get those cooking really gently in a pan. You can use bits of bacon, ends of salami, really, again, any meat that you have hanging out in the fridge. Maybe it's not enough for a real meal or a sandwich, but you love it and you want to make sure you use it, so we're going to get it into the pan right now. And we'll mix in our vegetables. Because all of these vegetables are going to have a little bit of texture, we're just going to get them par cooked so that when they go into the bread pudding and come out of the oven, they'll be really nice and tender. We're pouring our sausage and vegetables into the bread and liquid mixture, giving that a good stir. And we'll pour all of that into our greased baking dish. And we really want to press down on the pudding mix so that we make sure all the air bubbles come out and we get a really nice, solid, puddingy texture. The bread pudding goes in the oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to cook it for about 50 or 60 minutes until the top is nice and golden brown and it's not wiggly at all. It's firm all the way through. As it comes out of the oven, it smells amazing, but we want to give it at least a couple minutes to cool. We'll slice and serve some of it right away, and the rest can go into the fridge. It makes great leftovers, and it's even delicious cold.